Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a full body flexibility practice. I'm just going to use my strap a little bit today. If you've got something to make your arms longer, you might find it useful. Find some space to move for sure though, and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a comfy seat. You can have your straps off to the side. However you would like to be seated, where you can have a long spine. You can let your eyes close too. And let's take a slow, deep breath in and out. Do that again, a nice deep breath in and out. So that one more time, a slow, deep breath in, lengthening your spine even more. And a deep breath out. Awesome, you guys are just gonna start to let our chin tip forward. And you can slowly roll your head over towards your right shoulder. Bringing your chin back down and rolling your head over towards the other shoulder. Just kind of going slowly from side to side. Softening throughout the neck. Relaxing through the forehead. And starting to let go of your day and focus a little bit more on you. And maybe that head roll can get just a little bit bigger so you feel the length through the side of your neck. Each time your head goes over towards your shoulder. And the next time your chin comes back down towards your collarbone, just pause there and lengthen your spine again. And then you can slowly lift your chin up. Awesome, you guys are just going to add a little shoulder roll here. You can open your eyes if you want to. But our right arm's going to reach out to the side and then just come forwards in front of the chest. You might spread your fingers. You might give your arm a little bit of a hug towards your chest. Lengthen your spine again. Just one more breath here. You can release your arms. Maybe your hands will come back to your knees. Maybe you'll add another shoulder roll in. And then your left arm can reach out, swoop across in front of the chest, and you can give it a little hug. A little length through the spine. Just a breath or two. And then you can slowly release your hands back down to your knees. Maybe sneak another shoulder roll in, and we'll move into tabletop, our hands and knees. You can have your strap close by if you have one to use today. Maybe give the hips a little bit of a sway side to side here. Then we're going to be moving into a lunge. We're going to bring our left foot forwards. If you want some cushion for your right knee, you can roll your mat over or actually bring something underneath it. But sink into your hips here. Maybe close your eyes or just look down. And breathe softness into your hips. Now you can either keep your foot in the middle of your mat or you can heel toe it off to the left side for a lizard lunge. Maybe turn your foot out so it's on an angle. Let your knee tip out to the side as well. Adjust your hands under your shoulders, maybe even tuck your back toes and lift the knee for a moment. Take the weight out of it and then relax it back down and maybe rest on the top of the foot too. So you can stay in your lizard lunge. You could lower onto your forearms, or we can add our quad, our back leg into this. You might stay on your hands. Your right hand can stay on the ground, maybe on the edge of your mat. You can use your strap to make your arm longer if you need to. If you want to bend your back leg, hook your strap, or just hold your foot, you can do that. Or you can skip this part. Maybe you can turn your chest towards the left side. Maybe feel a little bit of a twist through the spine. And then maybe, if we do have the foot, we can try to bring that left shoulder forwards, and maybe we can feel the shoulder a little bit more, the quad a little bit more. You could look forwards, or you could look down. And then if you do have your back leg in this, very, very slowly let the foot come to the ground again. Place your strap off to the side if you are able to do so, if you are using one, and heel toe your foot back to the middle of your mat. Back to your lunge if you were in lizard. From here, you can send your hips back a little bit, find some length through the left leg. And then just bend the front knee again so that we can bring our left leg all the way back and into our tabletop. Onto your hands, onto your knees, maybe giving the hips a nice sway. Shake it out a little bit. And then our right foot, switching sides. Set up your lunge, foot in the middle of the mat to start. Maybe a cushion under the back knee or rolling your mat over. Sinking into the hips. Now, if you want to stay in the lunge, stay in the lunge. If you want to move into the lizard, heel toe your foot off to the side. Turn your toes out a little. Let the knee come out a little. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Maybe tuck your back toes. Lift your knee again. Then gently place it down. And maybe rest on the top of the foot. Now, you might be staying here. You could lower to your forearms. You could stay on the left hand and maybe reach your right one back for your foot, adding your quad in. A little twist to start, perhaps turning your chest towards the right, maybe even taking a peek back behind you, or just letting your eyes close. And then maybe we can start to pull that right shoulder forwards a little bit. Maybe looking down, maybe looking forwards. And then nice and slow, if you have your back leg in this, gentle, gentle, gentle. As you place the foot back down and heel toe your foot back to the middle. If it's off to the side, you can send the hips back a touch too. Find just a little short, sweet half split. And then bending back into that front knee a little bit too so that you can plant your hands, find your tabletop, giving your hips a gentle sway side to side. And then staying here on our knees, but reaching our arms forwards and in front. Spread your fingers wide. Gentle press of your palms down. Find some nice length through your arms as you let your chest and your head get heavier. Maybe you rest on your forehead for your puppy dog stretch. Maybe you rest on your chest and your chin. Stay for another breath. And use an inhale to gently lift. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Maybe a sway through the hips. And then with an inhale, you might drop your belly down a little more and lift your chest and your chin, arching through the back. Stay for an inhale, and then as you exhale, round your spine, squeeze your belly in, tuck your chin to your collarbone, push into your hands. Hold it here for a moment. Can you bring some space between your shoulder blades? With an inhale, slowly come back to a long, flat spine. Maybe a gentle sway of the hips. Crossing your ankles and sitting down when you're ready. Bringing your legs in front. Maybe giving your knees a hug or a squeeze. Maybe a rock side to side. And we're going to find butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and inhale to lengthen through the spine. You can stay sitting nice and tall. You could take a tip forwards. And then if we wanted to add a little bit of arms into this, shoulders, we could sit tall again. And maybe we can turn our chest towards the right side a little. Maybe we can move our left hand toward the right leg, maybe all the way to the knee, maybe not quite. Finding a twist. Maybe a little length through that arm and shoulder. And then you could tip forwards, leading with your shoulder. Shoulder towards the feet. And then just using an inhale to come back up. Turn your chest slowly to face forwards. Bring your hands back in front of you to your legs as well. Re-lengthen through the spine, and then maybe starting to switch to the other side. A little turn of the chest towards the left. Maybe the right hand can find the left leg somewhere. It doesn't have to be all the way to the knee, but maybe it can be. A little bit of length through that arm. Length through the spine. And then maybe a tip forwards too. Your other hand can rest wherever it makes sense. Leading with the shoulder. Just using an inhale to find your way back up. Turn your chest to face forwards again. Re-lengthen through the spine and then maybe tipping forwards one more time. I'm going to use an inhale to lift. Bringing our knees back together. Give them a nice hug. Squeeze. We're going to come down onto our backs. Maybe roll down or slowly lower down. You might bring your knees to your chest though. Maybe take a gentle sway side to side. You can start to reach your arms out wide, weighing down the shoulders, and then our knees are going to fall over towards the left side for a twist. Using an inhale to help you lift your legs up. And they can fall over to the other side when you're ready. Reaching the arms out wide again. Settling into your twist. Let's use a bigger inhale to lift the legs up again. Maybe this time you will hug your knees towards your chest. A gentle rock or sway side to side. As you let go of your knees and bring your feet to the ground, you might bring your hands behind your head. You might start to lift your chin towards your collarbone. Feel some length of the back of your neck. Then maybe sending your legs out long one at a time, your feet out wide. And then let your head get heavier in your hands. So heavy that it starts to lower down towards the ground and eventually finds its way all the way there. Once it touches down, you can bring your hands, your arms to your side. A moment to feel your entire body against the ground. Maybe you need to make some adjustments. Maybe you can settle right into stillness, into Shavasana. And staying here for as long as you have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.